In a couple of weeks, shoppers will be here on Church Street on the lookout for the perfect gift. What if I told you there's a craft show happening where you can find something that's handmade, one of a kind, and best of all, from Vermont? My guests today have a way to help you find that gift and benefit your fellow Vermonters. Good afternoon, and thanks for stopping by Across the Fence. I'm Keith Silva, in for Amy Finley. Craft shows and holiday bazaars are a great way to support local artists and celebrate the craft and creativity of Vermont. Celebrate Vermont and 802 Arts House are proud to present the Celebrate Craft Holiday Art Festival happening November 21st through the 23rd from 10 to 5 on Friday and Saturday and from 10 to 4 on Sunday. To talk about the show are organizers Cheryl Robbins Dooley and Celebrate Vermont Ellen A. Thompson of 802 Arts House. Thank you both for being here and talking with me about this year's show.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you. There are a lot of craft shows in Vermont. Why should people make Celebrate Vermont Holiday Craft Art Festival different? What makes this different?
It's a juried art and craft show, so the artists are well known across the nation even. So you can be really sure that you're going to get something unique and made by a really good artist. So that's one part of it. Every artist is juried, so they've gone through a panel to make sure their work is up to snuff. And we have just a lot of artists and a lot of just wonderful things that you're going to find at this show.
So I picked it up from context clues. Juried is very important, but that means that they've been judged by their peers, Ellen, to be able to say...
They've been vetted, yes.
Vetted, okay.
So, yeah, and that's a strenuous process. They send in pictures, and at times we bring in the actual physical items. And a jury of people that work in their same medium will look at their product and decide whether it is craft worthy. In other words, is it of quality? Will it hold together? Is it pushing the art envelope a little bit? So we're really looking for those unusual and unique things that Vermonters are looking for.
Excellent. How is Celebrate Vermont your half of this, Cheryl? How is it connected to 802 Arts House and the festival?
My husband, Charlie Dooley, and I started Celebrate Vermont and a new organization my husband had founded, Craft Producers. And we came across Ellen and 802 Arts because they have taken over many of the artists who were previously with Vermont Handcrafters. And Ellen and I hit it off immediately. And we've started working with 802 Arts to really, in a way, supply the show with a bevy of art, craft, and handmade items.
Excellent. Chocolate and peanut butter. That's what you're telling me. Just two great tastes that go great together, as they say.
Exactly.
You mentioned, and we've said the Vermont Handcrafters Show, that's what this grew out of. That group has since disbanded, rebranded as 802 Arts House, so it's not like, you know, you shoved all these artists away, you've just got a new name, a rebrand, as the kids say. How many members in the organization, Ellen?
There's about 200 members, and actually it was the members who decided that 802 Arts House, they wanted something to continue. So we went forward and created a 501c3 charitable organization to support artists and art education in many respects for the community.
I would imagine there are a lot of crafts and guilds. Is yours distinguished in some way from those other sort of crafts and guilds around the state?
Similar but different, probably in many respects. Vermont Handcrafters had their way of doing things and their way of bringing people in. We obviously were, many of us were Vermont Handcrafters before, so we brought that in. We also look at the Vermont Council on the Arts, the Craft Council, Vermont Craft Council, and also the New Hampshire League of Artists to get different ideas for how we can communicate with our artists and also find our artists and make sure that we're one happy family kind of thing.
Well, you're walking me right into my next question. If you are an artist out there watching Across the Fence right now, how can you get into 802 Arts House?
The easiest way is to go to our website, which is 802artshouse.org. or .com, either one. And we have a jury information page there, and it's as easy as just clicking the button and beginning the process. There is an application, and then once that application is sent in, we'll contact you and walk you through all the rest of the things that you need to do. We try to do it all digitally, so there isn't a huge in-person component. If we have questions, we'll ask.
And are there benefits to membership, as the saying goes?
Oh, there's a lot of benefits to membership. I actually even wrote it out. But the big thing that we learned from the previous organization was that communication was key. So we have a monthly newsletter that goes out to all members, highlighting what's happening in Vermont across the art venues. The other thing that we do is we affiliate with different galleries. So right now we have 10 affiliate galleries across the state. And so when we do programs, we reach out to them to actually have them host them. Right now we have a program called Celebrate Vermont, The Trees Have It for Life. And we have trees made by our artists and others in those different galleries. And they'll come together at the Celebrate Vermont show, Celebrate Craft show. No, I'm going to do it wrong. Celebrate Vermont show.
Celebrate Craft.
Celebrate it all.
Yeah.
Celebrate
Craft holiday show. And we'll have a silent auction there, which will go to benefit scholarships and things like that.
Just Vermont artists? No, you're not letting anyone from New Hampshire or New York sneak in, or?
No, we do actually. We decided, we looked at the New Hampshire League of Craftsmen, and basically they have a radius that they use around New Hampshire. We decided that we would include the contiguous states. So New York, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Quebec are all part of our region.
That's great.
Point.
That's great. I mean, more art is good, and helping artists, giving them a place to show their things is even better. In addition to the art that's on display, you've also got some charitable causes that you're supporting. Talk about those.
Right. This year, we are bringing in the Champlain Islands Food Shelf. They're going to come out and put up some information, but obviously we all know that people are looking for food right at this moment, and Thanksgiving is a food-based holiday, so it makes sense that the weekend before Thanksgiving that you would have a collection. So people who bring in non-perishable food items will be entered into an art drawing. Our artists are donating different pieces of art, and that'll happen throughout the day on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then the other piece that we're doing is kind of fun. It's a wish tree. So we have Clausen's Greenhouses has donated a Christmas tree for us, and we will bring that out, or a holiday tree, and we'll have that there with ornaments handmade by our artists. Those ornaments will be sold by donation. And so folks can pick their ornament off the tree, leave a donation, and then they can actually add a wish to the tree. We'll have ornaments for them to write on to add their wish for the rest of us.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. We're talking about a lot of art, but we're not seeing it. Some of it's on the table here. I've asked both of you to choose a few items that you'd like to talk about. And Cheryl, let's start off with you. What do you have here that you would like to show us that's going to be on this year's show? An artist that's going to be featured?
Well, these are actually, these are from my home. So
oh, okay.
These are easy to bring.
Okay.
This is Clinton Pottery. They are actually from Clinton, New York.
Okay.
Jonathan Woodward has been making, throwing pots, bowls, mugs, plates in various sizes for over 45, maybe 50 years at this point. Born in England, came to the United States, has had a pottery shop in the town of Clinton near Hamilton College for many years, and he's done our shows for years, and we're really excited to have him here this holiday.
I think a lot of things about this art show, there's obviously art that you put on the wall, art that you display, and then things that you could use. These bowls look very usable.
So that's one thing I want to mention about Jonathan's work in particular is that it is, the beauty is in its extreme functionality. He makes functional, everyday pieces. So, you know, whether it's your morning cup of coffee or tea in one of his mugs, bowls in every size imaginable, plates in 15 gorgeous different glazes. So.
Excellent. Ellen, what do you have for us? You want to go bowl? I see a bowl
I
on
do
the
have
table.
a bowl,
All right,
so
all
I'll
right.
show that bowl. This bowl, I need to not keep it a secret. It was made by my husband. It's from a cherry burl. He likes to tell the story that this particular piece of wood had other wood folks working on it before he did. So you can see that it has the age of the tree in there, and it also has a little bug holes because they've been doing a little bit of work on it too. It's absolutely gorgeous. And again, it's made from a cherry burl. Jim and I own Yellow Dog Farm, so that's where this bowl comes from.
Excellent.
Beauty.
Cheryl, what's next?
What's next is I brought some specialty food items.
Okay.
So
You wanna
this
start-
one with greens, yes.
Okay.
This is Greens Maple Sugar House. Pam and Rich Green have been making maple syrup all their lives. And they make delicious maple syrups in all grades. They do maple candies, maple sugar, a whole array of seasonal products. And they've exhibited with us for many, many years. And
Yes,
everybody loves maple syrup.
yes, absolutely. I think that's one of the other things about this art show is that there are products there. It's not just very expensive things that you hang on your wall, or I think the bowl is lovely. We're just about out of time. Was there one or two other items we wanted to talk about? Ellen, do you have one?
This one, I'm going to do this one.
Sure.
This is Abby Bartel. And this year we had a poster contest for the show. So Abby is an artist in Danville, Vermont. She's an art teacher actually at the school there. Danville is a K through 12 school.
Yep.
And she submitted this. She won by a landslide. And so this poster will be available at the show. Abby will be there to sign them, and they will be for sale as well.
Excellent, excellent. And she'll be showing other work that she does there?
Other work as well, yes.
Excellent,
yes.
excellent. We can squeeze in one more, Ellen. Cheryl, sorry, one more. What do we got?
This is the Chocolate Butcher, Jeff Mannion. He's making these brand new snack packs,
Hold
charcuterie
those
chocolate
right
boards.
up to the camera. There we go. Okay.
They have a variety of his rough chop chocolate, nuts, other additions that make giving a gift easy, or putting a little charcuterie snack board out for your holiday table.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you both very much. Always fun to see this. The Celebrate Craft Holiday Art Festival starts this Friday, November 21st at the Doubletree in South Burlington and runs through the weekend. Visit the website on the screen for all the details. That takes care of our program for today. I want to thank the crafty crew behind the scenes here at WCX who make our program possible. I'm Keith Silva. This is Across the Fence. Thanks for being part of our family.